Okay, hello and very warm welcome to another episode of Living Life from Love. I am Carolina Adjanama and I am here to actually really embody pure unconditional love. That's why I'm here on the planet, and I'm here on this channel because I really love to teach and show you how you can live life from love, from pure unconditional love. And so therefore my motto is love no matter what. So, okay, today I want to talk about three really important steps to know and to really lock into your awareness right now and these times of change and shifting, to help you to really master your life more and to actually do that step of stepping from where you are now into your more empowered and fully loving, unconditionally loving, pure love self. So it really helps you to move into the fifth dimension. These three steps I want to share with you. Three. Okay, so the first one, really important, and maybe you already feel like that you know, it's all about fear at the moment, isn't it? Everybody is concerned or frightened of something. The old is crumbling away. Maybe people have lost their jobs, lost something, and everything is going to be changed. It's not going to be like it was anymore. And these times are so heightened, you know, so heightened in abilities now, and in our, we need to be more aware. So because we are going to manifest much faster whatever we are going to focus on. And so therefore the first step is to really eradicate entertaining fear. So that really means not to, you know, pay forward any stories you hear that are maybe based in fear or that would make the listener fearful. You know, think really carefully. What are you thinking about? What are you talking about with people? And certainly, you know, don't watch the news. If you want to inform yourself, go to the channels where there's, you know, pure information without the underlying negativity bombardment, fear, you know, fear vibrations that they are always putting into the news. You know, just really stay away from that as much as you can, and then look into your own self. What fears are coming up for you? They really need to be looked at now. We cannot go on any longer and put a lid on them or push them aside or try to distract ourselves. These fears, they are old and they need to be looked at. And you know, the best way to do this is really to give yourself time and space just for you. Go somewhere where you can have that and tune into your fears. Maybe do some writing if that's helping you. You know, maybe you want to just get it out onto paper. What I do is I go right deep into that feeling. I really connect with that feeling and tune into it. What is it? You know, what is it telling me? Where is it coming from? You know, I might even have a past life experience. I might have a memory, and then what I do is, you can do several things. Actually, I'm going to make another video about this in my next video next week. I will give you maybe 2 or 3 tools that you can use to dissolve your own fears. So now I just want to stay with these 3 most important steps that you need to be aware of now, that you are mindful of, to become your master of your life. So you're not a slave anymore. You're not a victim anymore. You're not connected with a mass consciousness anymore. You know. So it's the detaching yourself from fear, the not entertaining any fear in you anymore at all. And that might take you a little while to get there, but start now, you know. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to receive the full upgrades, the full light that we are now having, that's coming down anyway, available to all of us. And that is helping us to move into the fifth dimension. So, but if we are having fear is a blocker. Fear doesn't let the love in, you know, then, because that's what we are choosing. We are our own master. We are our own creator. And if we are choosing to hold on to fear and to entertain it and to keep it in our body, then it's going to be not so easy for the light to come in, you see? Or you won't get all of it, you know? And anyway, that's my take on it. But you could see if you're wanting to go into pure love, which the fifth dimensional is, that dimension is, then any little bit of fear won't last there. You can't enter it if you have fear, kind of thing. So we need to purify ourselves before we go there, basically, And so the more you do it, you will get there eventually, but, why not sooner than later? So that's number one, to actually not entertain any more fear, to purify yourself, to dissolve it, to not pass it on. And then the second step is to really look at the story, at your story that you're telling yourself, which is then creating your reality. And that's everything in your life, basically, So maybe now you have the opportunity to think again of, what do I want to do for a living? Because you maybe have lost your job, or maybe you get less income now, or you maybe have just noticed, really realized that the job was never for you, really. It was not something that you really enjoy. And it's certainly not speaking to your heart. So now is the time, to actually go deep within and to ask your heart, what do you really, really want to do? And it is maybe also to do with a relationship, maybe you are seeing now that is just not really working. And you kind of felt it before, and you didn't have the guts, you didn't have the drive or the motivation to do anything about it. And now you do. And listen to that. It could also be with food, For instance, I felt I don't want to eat so much anymore. I don't want to eat, half of it, really. And really only healthy foods, light, raw vegetable, salads, maybe some soups. And if bread, then it has to be really, really healthy, and, lots of smoothies and lots of raw vegetables and fruit. And I'm going vegan. I mean, I've already had very little milk products. But now I feel like, why should I entertain that? Milk is not really for the human, adult body to consume. So that's just one thing. That's just what I'm doing. But so you, and also feel into, your friendships, are they uplifting you when you come away? Do you feel, oh wow, I had a really good time. That was really a soulful, gathering that we had, or not, So I invite you to change your reality if you are not happy with what you have at the moment. And you do that, it's very simple, really. You do that every morning. I write out 2 pages of like A5, and I write out with a lot of, joy and oomph, and like as it's already here. I'm so happy and grateful that I now feel so expansive all the time. I'm always in joy. I love my life. Everything in my life is just so wonderful. I love it so much. I really enjoy living in my home. I love the way my home is. I love the friends that I have, and they're giving me, support. They're giving me, not support is not so good, because you have your own support. They're giving me joy. They're giving me fun. They're giving me upliftment. They are making me feel aligned with them. I love my work that I'm doing now. It's so amazing. I'm so happy with that. It's making me feel I'm a powerful, unstoppable woman who can create anything in her life that she chooses to. I'm making that decision now, and this is my vision. And then you write out your vision, maybe that you really want to have this year. And this is actually another process I could do with you maybe another 2 weeks, to guide you in a process where you can actually create a new vision like that. You just, it's a timeline, a future timeline journey that we can do together. That's another idea. So, but just by writing this out, and also sometimes I write it out, sometimes I say it in like a singing voice, in a happy, joyful voice, to really lock it into my system that it is already here. That's the main thing, to always think, but I'm already fulfilled. I'm already fulfilled. So you have to create a little bit like two worlds, maybe, if you like. So you've got this world, that the reality that you have at the moment, and then I see it like, and then there's a sliding door, and then on the other side is the reality you're stepping into, and you have a choice, which side of the door do you want to be, you know? And if you are feeling bogged down in the reality that you have at the moment, and it's not very happy and it's not joyful, just open the sliding door, whoop, go to the other side, and say all those thoughts, you know, create those joyous, fulfilling, expansive feelings, and boom, you're there. That's how simple it is. So you can jump onto a new timeline now by doing that, because you are the creator. You are molding your reality every day, and you can do that now. And now is the time to mold it from love, you know, no more, oh, but I can't do this, it won't never happen, I'm not good enough with that, I don't have this, da 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 da. Now it's all coming from love. It's coming from your heart. So this is an amazing time. So that's the second step, to rewrite your life. And the third one is to really, really practice to stay in your center, you know, to stay still, to stay calm, to stay connected to that stillness. That's the core of your being, of your consciousness. And every time something is happening on the outside, it might make you feel a little bit wobbly, whatever, come back to that, you know. Just breathe into that heart center, and expand yourself, and expand that center, and feel that, either the love or the peace, you know, or it could be the joy or the stillness. And that way you are mastering your own reactions, you're mastering your own life, really, because every time you react, you know, you're sending out some vibration there, and they're not always the best ones. And, you know, becoming your master of your life, that's really what we are going to do anyway now. So that the sooner you start with that, the better. Yeah, so that is the third step, to actually really practice coming back to your own stillness, or your own love, or your own peace. And again, I've got a meditation for that you can sign up for. I will put it underneath the video here. You can sign, you know, there's a link I will put there, and you can sign up for it. So if you like, it will help you to just reconnect with your heart and with who you really are, you know. I am love, I am peace, I am joy. Great, so I hope this has helped you. I hope you watched till the end, and let me know, give me some appreciation by giving me a thumbs up. If you want to have more of this uplifting, living life from love experience, then hit the subscribe button, click on the bell as well, so you get notified, you know, when I do a new video. I'm trying to do a new video every Sunday, and so if I can stick with that, I will. I don't know if it helps you. Let me know if you've got any comments, if you want to share something. I love to hear from you, and I love connecting with you. I also want to invite you to my Facebook group, if that's what you like, if you want to be more in, you know, human relationship there. So that would be really nice. And otherwise, I wish you a really happy remaining Sunday, and lots of love.